Hello and welcome to the first unit of English Now. My name is Natalie and I am your teacher for this course. In this first unit, I will teach you how to use the present simple. We will also see the verb to be with simple examples. We will also talk about pronunciation and English at work. And, very important, questions. So, very useful English. Are you ready? Let's start. First, we are going to start with the present simple and the verb to be. Let's go. We use the verb to be to introduce ourselves in English. This is the first thing you need to learn. When I introduce myself on the phone, I don't say, "Hi, I'm Natalie." I use the third person singular and say, "Hi, this is Natalie." I know it sounds a bit strange. We also use the third person when we introduce people in a meeting. For example, this is Susan. This is Peter. This is my sister. Let's make a phone call and you will see how I introduce myself. Hello, Alicia. This is Natalie.
Oh, hi Natalie.
This is Alicia. She is my fantastic assistant on this course.
Hello everyone.
I'll see you later, Alicia.
Okay, bye.
Now, let's start with an old friend, the verb to be. This is how we use it in present and affirmative. I am. You are. He, she, it is. We are. You are. They are. We can use the verb to be with nouns. For example, we can say, she is a writer. We can use it with adjectives. For example, the cake is delicious. We can also use it in a sentence with a preposition in it. For example, I am in London. Oh, this is important. What about age? In English, we use the verb to be to talk about age. We say, I am 25. I am 25 years old. Okay, not in my case, it's just an example. Here are some more examples. Peter is 45. My grandmother is 83. This table is 120 years old. Yes, it works with objects too. Let's talk about contractions now. For example, instead of he is a teacher, we say he's a teacher. Instead of you are funny, we say you're funny. And instead of I am right, we say I'm right. Using contractions is good because they make your English sound much more natural. So, in this first unit, we will focus on the present simple. It is very easy to understand and very useful too. When do we use the present simple? We use it in 3 cases. The first case is when we talk about regular actions. For example, I play football on Saturdays. Other examples of this use: Sam studies history. Louise sleeps in the afternoon. We drink coffee. The second case in which we use the present simple is when we talk about things that we know are true and never change. Let's see some examples. Birds fly. Water is a liquid. London is in England. I am from Colombia. The third case in which we use the present simple is to talk about events that will happen in the future and that have been planned. Here are some examples. This plane goes to Rome. The train departs at 7. My exam is at 5 tomorrow. The present simple is also very easy to conjugate. Let's have a look at the verb to work, for example. In present simple, I work, you work, he or she works, we work, you work, they work. Very simple. You only need to take the infinitive form and add s or es in the third person singular. The third person singular also includes the pronoun it. In English, we use it when we talk about things, concepts, and animals. This depends on the verb. With the verbs that end in y and o, we add es instead of just an s, and the y becomes an I. Don't be scared, it's not that complicated. Let's see some examples. My dog runs fast. We just add an S. The film finishes at 7. The verb to finish ends in what we call a sibilant sound, sh. So we add es. Time flies. The verb to fly ends in y. So it changes to I and adds es. Too much to remember? Don't worry, it's all about practice. That's all for now. As you can see, the present simple is actually simple, right? You just need to remember to add an S in the third person singular. So, if you know the infinitive of a verb, you can use the present simple. How easy is that? I just love English. So we're done with present simple in affirmative and with the introduction to the verb to be. Time flies.
In English, we always name the subject of a sentence. We say, we are on the train. She is very clever. You travel a lot. Not every language has this rule, so you should keep this in mind. When you speak English, Don't forget about the subject.